Hello, friends and lovers. Welcome back to Ballionaire. We're checking out the new update again. We're going to go back to the Pyramid Ballionaire ++. As we do, we'll see what's going on. So we have a fun run using some of the new items and new triggers that we have out there. Greetings, friends. Yeah. We've seen all this before. Start of the run, place the Burden of Avarice, feed it 50 balls by the last drop, or lose all your money. Each drop, the first drop the ball wears the Visard, preventing it from earning money. Okay. Teleporters have a 75% chance, blah, blah, blah. Don't use teleporters. That's the way I look at it whenever I see that thing. Okay, we gotta feed it 50 balls. So you put it just straight up at the bottom, I'm gonna say here. When you skip any trigger draft, you gain a reroll. It's pretty good. When you skip any trigger draft, holder triggers gain 1 deposit. Ooh, that's rare, huh? I don't remember it being rare. That's pretty solid, which means that we really want to skate for holders now and potentially just start skipping stuff like crazy. But pretty bad starter selection here. You could take the treasure and just throw it at the top. Try to get a secret here. It's only a 5% chance, but what can you do? All right, so let's get that started, huh? Holy crap. First try, baby. So we're looking for holders. Pumpkin, no cactus for sure. Tomato. It's not the worst just to try to make sure we get enough score early. We'll put some more tomatoes at the top there. Let's see if we can get something a little bit better. We like the jump rope pretty much every time here early on. There's nothing that astounding. This way we can push this way. A topaz, nice and early to get more spawns we like. Garnet is kind of weak. It's just, it takes too long. But I think it's got to be topaz. And I think we just put it up here because eventually we'd probably want to put like a spawner here, who knows what, right? I think you're good to go there. Get that treasure, okay, and have nothing happen. We had the bamboo recently. It worked out pretty well, right? The brick is technically a spawner, but not much of one. Although, it does work right here temporarily. We'd want to replace it someday. But you're not a holder, which is still namely what we'd want. Question is, do I want a brick just for now? 5-second cooldown, huh? I'm going to say no. Ooh, the cairn might be a better spawner, though. It's a stackable that we could eventually build up. You're not a holder, still. Barbell is new. Earn $200 per stack. Give the ball muscles, which do an additional 1 damage per barbell in the stack. I see, so it allows them... Give the ball muscles. Interesting. So you could kill things that way. I think we do start doing this already, though. And hopefully we can find a way to stack that up. Don't you know? Let's see. Whistle, teleporter, terrible. Terrible. Still terrible. Not a single holder to our name as of yet still, unfortunately. But I really want to put a jump rope there. Maybe, maybe not. It's certainly not astounding. But I guess we'll take it for now. Okay. Let's bump this up to 1.5. I think that's a nice, just sort of a nice amount to keep things going. No holder. We got ice cubes as a temporary. I don't really like the rest of these anyway. So I guess so. What just triggered there? What made that noise occur exactly? I'm not even sure. Still no holders. We'll take a bomb goblin anyway? I don't know about this, truth be told. It's not great. You don't really want to skip. It could... This is a holder, so at least we could work towards that, because I don't think I like any of these enough to really want to have it. And take up a slot that eventually just remove them. Sort of what I'm thinking, you know? Okay, still nothing. Magic Castle, I guess, though, is okay to try to get spells out here. Earn $800. I'm gonna say no to the bamboo. Give me castles. We will eventually get that. We'll pop that and get a spell going, right? Which will allow us to spawn a lot more things, potentially. Okay, so we got another cairn. Which means we got 2 rock balls there. Whenever a ball destroys an attackable, no. Whenever you remove a holder, no. Oh, these are horrible. Shy trigger is bonk. It might be last will. Deposits held value equally across all remaining holders. We do need to spawn a lot of balls, which is normally what happens anyway, I guess. To some degree or another. In order to get this thing going, right? We have 2 rolls here. I don't think we're very interested in a radiator right now. Campfire would be not much. Ah, we finally found a holder with the recycling bin. Hold this ball, earn $200 for each held ball. Thinking like right... Nah, I mean, I do have to worry about this. So maybe I should just put it over here. Now, we might want to consider just skipping if we don't get anything of use. It's exceptionally useful in order to fill up the recycling bin. Thermometer. Whenever a trigger in this row enters cooldown, a random trigger in this row gains 1 molt for the rest of the drop. No cooldown. I don't think so. That is quite interesting, though. It's got me thinking about it. But I don't think so. Ooh. 25% chance spawn a rock ball. Repeat this test 4 times when bonked. I guess I will take this. It will be affected by the topaz, right? I guess I'll put you there. Come on, hit one of these bad boys. There's ball mark, but we're not really doing that. Not this time. No seedling. I think that's a skip to give our holder something. Uh-oh. Might be in a spot of trouble here. Looking at the scores right now, right? There's the wyvern. Takes a while to get it going, but you might want to do it. I want to leave this spot empty so we could potentially add on to you. Yeah, the cairn at the very top could be slightly problematic. These are quite weak, so I think that's just a skip. Oh, can we stay alive? It's close. It's very, very close. Campfire just to get some more spawns going here? Or do you just skip right away? Good question. I think I'll do the campfire. We did make it, but only barely. And I mean only barely. There's the barbell. It's not great. The grapevine, I think we kind of have to take. Just to get something. Oh, I guess we can roll. No holder. So after the tribute, so I could try to get more recycling bins, huh? Cannot be unique. That's kind of, I guess, greedy in a sense, though, is the thing. You go for more cairns, wyverns, probably not. I think it's... We need something right now. We need help right now, I guess is what I'm saying. No to that. So I might just do, like, this here. Is that even worth it, though? Good question. Not sure. Good question. Not sure. Ah, here we go. Whenever a trigger is destroyed, give a random stack ball +1 stack. Whenever you reroll, all limited triggers gain 1 charge. So it's probably smokestack. Yeah, it's got to be smokestack. So destroyables include, like, the ice cubes and the fire there, so that's nice. Which means we could grow the topaz and or the cairn that we have going on there. The wyvern is destroyable. We're going to take a campfire. I'm just going to put it right here, honestly, and try to feed these down here. Is my thought. Okay. Piggy bank only affects a coin. Cave troll is attackable, so we probably want to do that. More smokestack. So topaz went up a few times. These aren't great. When this ball causes a holder deposit, cause an extra deposit. I don't know if that's totally worth it. Maybe it is, though. I have no rolls. I think I'd rather just skip there, honestly. I'm losing so many of the balls, you seeing that? Frustratingly. I think that's just a skip. Those aren't very good. Because, like, too many spawn or something. Cairn went up a little bit more. Yeah, Bomb Goblin is attackable, so we should probably do that. I want to put you here. I think I can put you there. You spawn balls if you do get destroyed, so... I'm still waiting for these two to get the trigger off. I think it's going to be no to the cave. It's just a skip for our holders, I think, here. Okay, so now the first ball that drops will not do anything. That's okay. There is credit card. I'd have to remove it later. Assume this ball spawned a fireball. Probably not. There's still the minecart here. Maybe I'm willing to take the minecart now over there. Immediately draft and place 3 holder triggers. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We might be able to come back from this. The well is water balls only. God, I got so burned last time, right? Coin ball. Ooh. It's gotta be the whale here, I think, to try to prevent wasting some of these. Maybe I put you here to try to catch things that might go this way. I don't think I put you there, though. Ball mark. Oh, these aren't great either. We don't have like any carryables going on at all. Well, these will still get deposited if I hit skip, is the thought. Correctamundo. So maybe I should be putting you like right here, or maybe more so right here. Yeah, and I'll put another recycling bin down there, maybe. There's egg carton. Kind of a similar problem. There's the dam. Spawn 2 water ball for each water ball held, then clear the held water ball. So you could do this. It's actually not wrong. I don't really want you right there. Because again, we'll probably be skipping a decent chunk. I guess I'm going to do that. I think they spawn upwards a little anyway, so that could work out for us. Okay. Another recycling bin. There we go. What's a sippy cup? During drop, whenever a ball carries a carryable in this row, spawn a water ball. No, we're not doing that. Give me the recycling bin 100%. God, we lose so many of those, don't we? Okay. I think we got to take another wyvern while we can as well here. As many destroyables as possible. Oh, nice. We hit the castle. It's way down here now, so it's never going anywhere again, probably. Select an adjacent space for the road sign to point at. Send the ball in the direction pointed at by the road sign. So I take this, and you can put it down here and point it that way. Nah. It's not bad, but the mall isn't that bad probably here, given how many attackables there are. In a row here, right? Spell of Blight, Spell of Explosion. So I wonder what's better here, because we need a lot of balls, obviously. We do be needing a lot of balls. You could consider dropping some things like the jump rope in order to kind of squeeze this in somewhere. Now I kind of regret the placement of that mall. The Blight is also quite strong. Here as well, though, is the problem. This is quite interesting. Spell of Explosion. You don't really want to drop any of them. It has to get bonked by something. So I guess here is, while not ideal, hopefully workable. Didn't happen that time. Yeah, I think we just... Do we bother to stack this? We might just rather skip, honestly. There we go. We got some attackables, which means some things went up. Lovely. No, thank you. I think we say no to all that, too. Just go ahead and skip. Explosion will stack up some more. The initial ball is pretty weak anyway, so it's okay if it gets, like, chucked, is my thought. We'll take ice cubes as a temporary. I think that's still quite strong to just grab. We'll stack up a topaz. We're not going to do the peridot. Maybe that's worth skipping. I don't know. Just because it's not very impactful. We did make it, but not by a ton. That's not good. Those are weak. You could do the credit card, but I don't think so. Yeah, I think these are all bad, so just go ahead and skip. 5 rerolls. Whenever you reroll, all age or triggers gain 1 age. No. Whenever you remove a trigger, drop an extra ball. No. I guess it's just gain 5 rerolls, right? God, you lose so many balls, don't you? The owl. Whenever a trigger in this row spawns a ball, spawn an egg ball, and then cooldown. Huh. It has to be in this row, huh? So you could put the owl here. Or here, I guess. It's not that great, though. I wonder if I just want the house plant, truth be told, and just try to get a little bit of score going. A little more score. I don't know. I guess I'll do the owl, though. It's different. It's new. At the very least, right? There we go. We're getting some poppage there. We want more bomb goblins. So we'll go ahead and put you... Kind of doesn't matter. Well, I guess here. Now I think I do want a spell of blight. It might be time. Why don't we remove this jump rope? I'm going to keep this empty. Is my thought. Is that the right way to do things? Maybe, maybe not. Okay. Jump rope, no. Tomato, no. Another recycling bin is a big yes. I think I just put you there. I'm actually going to skip the topaz. I don't think we need... I think the extra holder is more valuable than one more topaz. The holder across so many different things, right? Rainbow's not great. Remote control. Select an adjacent trigger for the remote control to point out when this gets bonked. Bonk the selected trigger. Cool down 2 seconds. Oh, that is quite interesting. Bonk the selected trigger. So it might be good, like, for the treasure chest. I assume it doesn't ignore cooldowns, right? It could be something for, like, the cave troll to make sure we kill it. Oh, that's quite interesting. I don't know if I'm convinced to take it in this instance, though. More bomb goblins. More spell of blight. To destroy more things, to trigger smokestack more often, to keep stacking more things up. Definitely not any of those, I think. Eraser, huh? No, probably not. The juggler is a big no. I think we just skip then after that. I think we're gonna get our things taken care of here. We'll take the campfire instead. Get some more stuff here. I don't think we care about any of these. Big old skip there. Oh, nice. So we got rid of that, and it dispersed the, whatever you call it, the held balls across what we have. 5% chance to consume the ball and gain a gem draft. Rock balls repeat this test 5 times. So that's pretty good for us, right? For the rock balls. I wonder, then, do I just remove this jump rope? Because we don't need it anymore, right? Immediately remove all deposits from holders, then redeposit them equally across all holders. I don't think that's particularly good. That's bad. Once per drop, if a ball would exit the screen while carrying a carry ball, teleport back to its spawn point. I guess it's the best we can do. It's not the worst, but hardly exciting. Just do more spell of blight. Then we'll do the explosion. Blight. Very good. Big explosion. Now we need some more holders down here. The cannon. Change the direction of the cannon. I think that's a big old pass. No. I guess I'm going to grab a magic castle just because. Is that too good of a spot? I think we can skip these. Skip. Hopefully we'll get more gem drafts and such. We're going, but we need... Ugh, these are terrible. Definite skip there. I think the spell of blight is going to be the most important. Skip the gems. There we go. Lovely. Really nothing. Gain 3 charges. So you are considered limited. You're quite interesting to put here. But I have no way to recharge the refrigerator as of right now. You could skip the cooldowns on things like Spell of Blight and that. It's an interesting item, but I don't think it works for us right now. Skip the topaz, skip all that crap. Well, we're getting our deposits, we're meeting our score. I don't think that's worth even taking, because if you skip, right? Well, it doesn't act, this isn't a holder, but I still think it's more worthwhile skipping. When a ball spawns in this row, the ball's gravity will obey the direction of the elevator. If this would change the ball's gravity, earn $800. Well then, isn't that interesting? So you could do this for, like, the whale here, I suppose, is my thought. You wouldn't want to reverse the gravity of the bomb goblins, because you want them to all go down this way. But for the whale, it might be kind of interesting to kind of go back up and do this. It's weird. It's definitely very, very weird. But I kind of just want to try it, truth be told. You could take a spell of ignition, or you could just skip this, honestly, too. I guess we'll take it. Put it down here. Put it down here. Skip that. Light. Skip. Skip. Light. What was I thinking of doing? So I'm pointing it up. So the whale will make some things go up here instead, which we'll eventually not want to do, I guess. These are bad. Skip it. Spell of ignition, sure. I'd rather do the explosion. Skip, skip. Well, we're earning a plenty. The elevator is quite weird. I don't know what's giving me the beach balls. No. These are all terrible, right? I guess you could do the lake. No, it doesn't make sense. Ignition. Explosion. Skippity, skippity. We're just getting more and more spawns here now. Teleporters are bad, but that means nothing to us. A well. Passive. Adjacent triggers gain 2 times mult for the rest of the drop for each unique ball type that bonks the kitchen sink. Ooh. That sounds okay. That sounds okay for us, right? Spawn a ghost ball. That's not bad. Ooh. Whenever a trigger is destroyed, earn $800, spawn a ghost ball. I'd want the elevator to go somewhere else, though. And hit, the wyvern and the troll. I guess you could say the bomb goblins, but not really at the same time. Go, my kitchen sink. 52 times on that. There we go. There we go, and we're good, kinda. Let's take the packing tape, shall we? More Spell of Blight. More Spell of Blight. More Spell of Blight. And it might be good to just start skipping with the Spell of Blight as high as it is my thought. So now we can remove the elevator and instead put it here. And the ghost balls spawned when they get destroyed will instead flow downward. Right? Maybe this is a bit fanciful. Then we'll move the wyvern over there too. That might be a bit more work than I probably should have done, but here we are. Okay, so let's see here. It's too late for a lot of this stuff. Those aren't good, I would say. No good. So nothing has more than... So we don't need this anymore. Spell of explosion, spell of ignition. Sure. Take one of those basically now. Skip. Yeah, we don't need the... Oh, wait, that was the explosion. Whoopsie. Tally a mistake. Alright, don't break the game. We're wasting so many balls here. I need more holders. The outlet doesn't actually do anything for our build, huh? Interesting. Is it better to skip or to use the nest that will eventually destroy something, huh? Will get destroyed, I should say. Which means more stackables. But fewer holders, huh? I'm gonna call it a skip. Ignition. Explosion. Ignition. Definite skip. We could probably block this off if we wanted. Not certain what I'd want to put there, though, that bad. These are terrible. Skip. Okay, we're practically at the time now. Skipping might just be straight up better than adding on to the spells or any of the spells, really, at this point. I'm not sure. The plate is a stackable. It's not particularly useful for here. There's the radiator to try to get water balls now, which wouldn't be terrible to try to get the dam popping. I don't know, I'm kind of just doing it for fun now at this rate, to be honest. Skip. Ignish. Skip. Explosion. Skip. Trying to get some water balls to use up the dam in some way. Ooh, the egg carton is very helpful now. I guess we're gonna have to... So I can move this bomb goblin. Right? Not the battery. Yeah, I think we do. Do we? I don't want to move this. You can make it so it just hits this in particular, and I guess I will. Which seems a little weird, I'm sure. I think we can put this in this row as well. Okay, skip that. Skip that. Skip. Explode. Skip. Hey, look at that. Yo, look at the egg carton. Nearly full on the first. Nearly full on the first. I don't know if the kitchen sink is really that useful here. Okay, we'll take another wyvern. Gets instantly destroyed anyway. I have abundance. Repeat the bonk one time. No? Oh, give me the bag of holders. Hell yeah. Another recycling bin, finally. Yes. Maybe the whale, but maybe not also in some ways. There is the well, but it's probably not going to do much for us. There is investment bonk where we're probably... Yeah, we're going to be skipping a lot still. It's probably worth more than the minecart, but it does feel a bit wasteful. Give me the whale to try to get some of this stuff. There we go. Another recycling bin. That's a skippy. I think we just start skipping all the spells now. What do you think? All the spells, all the gems. I think that's worth more. We have an army of recycling bins at our disposal. I mean, we're kind of overflowing with balls now. Right? So a skip is worth more than an ice cube, isn't it? Maybe, maybe not, honestly. Let's see if there's anything particularly interesting here. This has a 2-second cooldown, so it's really not that good considering. Rock Crusher is generally good. I think we can say to get more drafts that we can skip. You know what I mean? Get 'em, my recycling bins. 870. I got an achievement for the sink one as well here. Another egg carton. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And I guess it is time for you to go. I think it's safe to say, right? Now the egg carton's going to go up just by skipping a ton here as well, right? Egg carton's full. Bum. Bosh. Piggy bank is a holder. Sure. Take it. And then we start skipping. Piggy bank's already up to 8. Now, I don't really make coin balls, but that's okay. It's kind of in a less than desirable place. But I guess if I get another recycling bin, we put it above. I guess I should have had it up 1 then, in theory. Bonked exactly once. That'll never happen. Refrigerator still doesn't really make sense. None of these do. Skippy. Then we just got all of our drafts here. Skip City. So it is like the center ones that are worth the most, which isn't a surprise, really. Magic Castle isn't terrible, but probably not good enough to not skip it. Okay, let's go, baby. Well done. It's so stupid. Bonked by a fireball, add 1 charge to every adjacent limited trigger. My problem with this thing is that it has a 30-second cooldown, which is just insane. Do I have any limited triggers here, really? I do not, as far as I can tell. I could definitely easily bonk this, but there's not much point, right? As far as I can tell. So, yeah, so unless I plan to specifically get a limited trigger somewhere, it just doesn't really make sense. And why is the cooldown so long? Like, there's so many boons that make limited triggers much more powerful, but it seems like that's just underwhelming to say the least, relative to that. Okay, we're on the final stretch. Fridge is back. No, thank you. Let's say no to the closet. Oh, interact. Change the direction of the... Ride the jumbo jet. Each trigger jumbo jet flies over, gains 4 times molt once for the rest of the drop. This effect ignores cooldown. This effect ignores cooldown, huh? Quite interesting. Jumbo jet might be okay over here, is what I'm thinking. Immediately draft and place a chisel trigger. What is this? Interact. Select an adjacent trigger for chisel to point at. Cannot be an obstacle. After drop, replace chisel with this trigger and gain a draft of chisel. Wait, isn't that insane? Isn't that insane? 2-second cooldown. What do we want more of here? Recycling bins just because it's kind of funny? There we go. It's pointing at the recycling bin. So it's going to put a recycling bin there now, right? And I'm going to get to move the chisel. Oh, wait. It, like, destroyed it? Wait, I guess I misread it. So it just moved it. Oh, that's even weirder in my mind. It's not that big of a deal, honestly. Well, good thing it kept all the deposits, I guess, huh? Alright. Whenever a trigger in this road is destroyed, spawn 3 eggplant balls. Ooh. Kind of like that. Move the wyvern. Oh, I can't move. That's kind of just fun, though, you know what I mean? Whenever it's just something is destroyed, so maybe in this row. Replace chisel with this trigger and gain a draft of chisel. So it allows you to move things. Right? Huh. Well, I kind of want to fix that and put it back now, though. You know what I mean? Step 1. How peculiar, right? I guess it would be okay. So now, trash can. Whenever a trigger is destroyed, it's worth taking and just throwing somewhere here, I think. Chisel, so you can actually move the piggy bonk that I kind of put in a weird spot. Right? So I guess there's that as a use. Chisel is kind of a lot of work, but it could allow you to move around your board without spending a bunch of removals and other things. Reset the cooldown of all food triggers. No. When a treasure trigger is removed from the board, gain 0.5 molt. It's not that good, sadly. So now, like, what would I want to move exactly here? Compost bin. There is actually some interesting things here. You can move around a bit. So like this mall here is pretty bad. In fact, I should actually probably just remove the mall. It's useless now. So here's what you can do. We can move the explosion. So that it's going to be affected by the topaz now. Or not, almost, I should say. Obviously, we've won, but... The axe, pretty much useless. Armored car, racer, all useless, I'm afraid. What else would you want to move here? Yeah, what else would you want to move? I mean, this thing's pretty weak nowadays. Doesn't do a ton. You could move this. Try to start moving this down. Doesn't really matter, though. Can I just skip it now? Does that mean it's gone? I think it means it's gone. You probably don't really want to do that. If you actually take that boon, right? So many drafts. Send them. Holy crap. Wait, why does it just keep going, it seems? I guess that's the topaz with everything else, right? Cave, campfire, chimkin. I mean, no? Safe to say we can just skip all that. Ready. Explode. Hoo. Oh, and then it just keeps going back almost. Oh, it's so interesting. It's almost like it won't allow too many balls to spawn at once or something. Like greenhouse. So you're a limited trigger. You're not a holder. It would be hard to bulk you up, as we know. So there's not much point, especially this late in it. So big old pass. Send it, baby. Oh, that's the last drop. Let's go. My army of recycling bins has succeeded, it would appear. Yay! We didn't get to try out as many of the new triggers. It was pretty much all the recycling bin. The whale actually did surprisingly well. But the chisel was really interesting, I can say at least, right? And there's many more things to see. If you liked it, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. You know what's going on. You know how it goes. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you. If you want to see more Ballionaire, let me know. And I'll see you in another video.